Well, we know and love Idina Menzel for her powerhouse Broadway shows and, of course, as Elsa in the record-breaking Frozen movies. But now, the Tony winner is hitting the page with the celebratory new children's book, Loud Mouse. Now, she co-authored the story with her sister, Cara, and we are happy to have both of them with us today. Welcome, you guys.
Hi, how are you?
Thanks.
So great to see you guys. I love, two sisters coming together to write a book. So you guys say that you hope that this book helps children, quote, embrace the light inside them, which I absolutely love. So can you guys take us through the story and also what inspired it?
Yeah,
Sure. Go ahead, you go.
we talk over each other. Yes, when I was a little girl, I had this, this voice, and deep down, I kind of, I knew that it was something pretty cool, and I wanted to share it. And sometimes when you want to share something, and you want to be seen, and you want to be heard, and it actually happens, then you're really seen, you're really heard, and that can be a very vulnerable place to be, and it can feel so joyful and rewarding to do what you love, but it also can invite scrutiny and lots of other feelings. So that was something that we thought we could explore with kids.
Mm-hmm. And you asked about what the story is, and it's so this mouse usually just sings for herself, and one day she goes to school and she sings for her class, and it's so fulfilling to share her voice with the world that she gets bigger and bigger, sort of to represent how big she feels. And it's this amazing moment, but then she also is so visible and so heard that she has these other experiences that make her a little confused, and that's what she has to figure out in the story.
Oh, it just sounds like such a beautiful children's book. And I think that this is a topic, something that can be difficult not only for children, but for adults as well, to kind of tap into their bold and brightest self. So how did you find that confidence, and how are you guys instilling that in your children?
Yeah.
Well, I'm always trying to find that confidence. It's an evolving thing, and there's a misconception when you have a really big singing voice that you actually always have your voice, literally and figuratively for me. So as a grown-up, as human beings, we're always searching and always evolving, and so I think that's something that's okay for kids to understand as well,
Sometimes I see that confidence in kids, and it reminds me how I want to be. So,
Yes.
so often we're thinking about what we're teaching children, and in this book we are, but also I always look to kids to remember sort of that beginner's mind and how I want to see myself. And my kids in particular, oftentimes I look to them to see how I want to see myself.
Isn't it so true, being a parent and looking at your children? And yeah, they make you, I feel like they are our greatest teachers. You both clearly are very close, but I am interested, did you guys learn anything about each other, like actually while working together, collaborating on this project?
I would like to say that my sister always calls me the smart one. And while I agree, I don't agree with the one part. She is so bright and so smart, and she's contributed in a really meaningful way to this story and this book. And I love that she's gracious, and she keeps putting it in my lap and saying, "I'm the teacher."
Yes, but she's also the wiser. She's my younger sister, but she's the old soul. She's the person I go to when I've just felt really low. She's my first call. She always has the best feedback and advice and understanding. And so, I guess, we weren't surprised by each other. We know each other really well. I was surprised how little she took direction well, because sometimes we were putting this pitch film together. It was in the pandemic, so people weren't meeting in person. So we made this little movie to send out to publishers and to talk about what we wanted to do and the kind of book we wanted. And then she would say things, and then I'd give her line readings, and she wasn't very good at that. So yeah. I showed my true colors as being a bossy, impatient older sister.
Yes, I was the little mouse who had trouble finding her big voice.
Well, thank you two so much. I just love the relationship that you guys have, and love that you made this beautiful book, loud mouth. So make sure that you pick it up. Cara and Idina, thank you so much for joining us. And also make sure we are so excited for Disenchanted that will be coming heading into 2023. So thank you guys so much. Congratulations and enjoy the rest of your day and your weekend.
Thank you.
You too.